coming back. La 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 bamba. Yeah. She just want hard Celine. She like the ball Kareem. I'm tryna get all between. Yeah. She pop it all on me. Take on the shopping spree. Let her get a property. Hey, come to my palace. I know you tired them dudes be capping. She like my fashion. I put on strings like Richie Valens. You the baddest. I'ma talk them rat, no salad. Send the address. I pull up that fantastic. I can't leave you alone. No, you the only girl who get it.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Oakland A's. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery, not overpowering, good fastball, 89 to 92. Good mix of off-speed pitches, but I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
Here's Colton Wong now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And it's fouled away. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Mengden has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Ball 3. Jose Martinez will be next. There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding into the box, Jose Martinez, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Profar for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Now in the box, Paul DeYoung. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Wong on third with 2 out. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cards leave 1, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Michael Wacha will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings a straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
Standing in, Dominique Montano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Hit back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That is first. The right fielder,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Wacha steps into his windup. Here it comes.
Nope, at the ball.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Chris Davis now. His career line against Waka. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Davis absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The A's strand 1. Still no score. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Jed Jerko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Davis. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That is fifth. The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is O'Neill, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
No one out with a runner at second. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. In his career, Profar hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding in, Ramon Laureano. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First delivery to him on the way. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Wong for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding forward now, Jairo Munoz. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They'll start things here at 316. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Profar is there. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Davis on the move, but this will land untouched. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Brandon Nimmo is on deck. Third inning, no score to this point. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
2 on here with 1 man out. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He's set. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Looking at the stats, it's pretty clear they're one of the more difficult groups of hitters to deal with, as they currently rank in the top 3 in the league in both hits and runs scored. One coach told me, we do it in a variety of ways. We've got guys that can launch balls out of the ballpark, but we've also got guys that can set the table or buckle down and have a quality at-bat for the team given the situation. The point is, we don't ever want to give the opposing pitching a break, and we've been pretty good about that. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way to second is Darno. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Ready for another chance? Dominique Montano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Another one sent foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. The throw into second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. One out and a runner on second base. A bouncer to the left side. DeYoung gathers it in, and there are 2 away now. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. Waka comes set. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the belt, the pitch. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he falls behind. 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung. First offering on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's fouled away. A 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Too high, ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Line toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. Wong has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The second base.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is foul for the first strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And it's 1-2. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Ramon Laureano is on deck. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There is Jerko, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The bat, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Jairo Munoz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and one, here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Misses, ball two. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
It looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
None out, runners at first and second. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olsen battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number one. So striding in, Colton Wong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that misses, ball one. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. The 2-0 outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Brandon Nimmo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Nimmo possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. In there, 2-1. Comes set, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Chapman has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, designated.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
0-1's the count.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Yusmeiro Petit answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Paul DeYoung will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Comes set. The 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two out, bases loaded. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so one run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-1. At the plate, Dominique Montano. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Montano.
First delivery to him on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Semien has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Nope. 2-0 now. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven.
So 1 got in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Set and the pitch. Line hard. Foul. From the belt, the pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail it 4-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Jairo Munoz. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Piscotty, but this will land untouched. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. St. Louis is out in front, 4-1. John Gant enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 53, John Gant.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side, but well fouled. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now that's popped up. And no one will get this one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2.
The count is full. 3-2.
On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now back, second baseman, Jurickson.
Now to the plate, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A two-run home run for Jurickson Profar. Fourth home run for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
22.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Jerko has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Hey!
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Ryan Buchter will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Ryan Buchter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
From the stretch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Jose Martinez as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Two and 1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Two and 1.
1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Taken in by Simeon. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Cards lead it 4-3. Luis Avilan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Luis Avilan.
Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Dominique Montano.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at Wong in time.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Chris Davis next to bat. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's his first base hit in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Matt Olson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The set and the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. Joaquin Soria is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Jed Jerko.
Now the pitch.
Aye.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Popped him up. Garno moving to his left. 2 down. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
At the plate, Jairo Munoz. To the left side, but it's well foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Digging in, Harrison Bader. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Colton Wong will stand in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A ball and 2 strikes. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the A's 3. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Jordan Hicks.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Matt Chapman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1, here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Ready to take his hacks again, Jurickson Profar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down. Stepping up now, Ramon Laureano. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Line drive to left, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Chapman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now the A's designated hitter, Dominique Montano. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. From the stretch.
1-0.
Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Here it comes, 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
David Phelps enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 35, David. Go.
Jed Jerko will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey. 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Line toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. Into the box, Jairo Munoz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
3 runs already home here. Line to the right side. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Liam Hendricks takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Harrison Bader will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals are out in front, 9-4. Dominic Leone, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Marcus Semien. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Oakland.
Ready now, Stephen Piscotty. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Munoz is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. St. Louis used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Michael Waka earns the win, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 9 runs, 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.